Hello, mighty companions. This is Earl Purdy, and I'm here today to do A Course in Miracles Lesson 313. A Course in Miracles Lesson 313, which is now let a new perception come to me. 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 And perception means interpretation. So you were really saying, now let a new interpretation come to me. Now let a new interpretation come to me. Father, there is a vision which beholds all things as sinless. There's a way of seeing things that sees all things as innocent. And so that fear has gone, and where fear was, love is invited in. So fear is gone, love is invited in because I'm seeing everything as innocent. And love will come wherever it is asked. Love will come. Love will come wherever it is asked to come. Love will always come wherever it is requested. Love will come wherever it is requested. This vision, the vision of love, is the gift of God. The vision of love, seeing love, is God's gift. Seeing love is God's gift. The eyes of Christ look on the world forgiven. That's the same as saying the eyes of your real self looks at a world that is correctly perceived as innocent. The Course teaches that forgiveness means correct perception, and the Christ is your real self, the one creation of God. So through the eyes of your real self, you look on the world correctly. In Christ's sight, in your real sight, are all the world's sins forgiven? For your real self, the Christ in you sees no sin in anything that the real self in you looks at. Your real self doesn't see any sin in anything. Your real self doesn't see sin in anything. So now let Christ's true perception, now let your real self's true perception come to me. So now let his true perception come to me. Now let the true perception of love in Christ come to you, so that you may waken from the dream of sin. You're having a dream that there's a such thing as sin and guilt. This is a dream, and you're having a dream right now. You are asleep right now. You are now having a waking dream. You are dreaming that you are now awake. And the truth is, you want to wake up from any dream that could tell you that you are sinful and guilty. And you want to look upon your sinlessness. You want to look upon your innocence. You want to look upon your innocence. You want to look upon your innocence today. You don't want to look on the world that's telling you that you're guilty and sinful. So you want to awaken from the dream of sin. You want to look upon your innocence, which God has kept completely undefiled, upon the altar to God's Holy Son, the self with which you would identify. Let's today behold each other in the sight of Christ. Today let's see each other in the sight of Christ, in the sight of love, in the sight of truth, in the sight of our real self. How beautiful we are, how beautiful we are, how beautiful you are, how beautiful you are, how beautiful you are, how beautiful you are. How holy, that means how loving you are. How holy you are means how loving you are. Brother, sister, come and join with me today. Come join with me today. Come join with me today. We saved the world when we joined. We saved the world when we joined. We saved the world when we joined. We saved the world when we have joined. For in our vision, the world becomes as holy as the light in us. In our vision, the world becomes as lovely as the light in us. Don't you want to see the world become as lovely as the light in you? So right now, what are we asking for? We're asking to now let a new perception, come to me. Now let a new perception come to me. Now let a new perception come to me. Now let a new perception come to you. Now let a new perception come to you. Now let a new perception come to me. Now let a new perception come to you. Now let a new perception come to me. Now let a new perception come to you. 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 Now let a new perception come to me. Now let a new. So take a breath. Now let a new perception come to me. Now let a new perception Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Now let a new perception come to you. 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 Now let a new perception come to me. 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 Now let a new perception come to you. Now let a new perception come to me. Now let a new perception come to you. Now let a new perception come to me. Now let a new perception come to you. Now let a new perception come to me. Now let a new perception come to you. This is Earl Purdy. And check me out at www.earlpurdy.com. That's my website, www.earlpurdy.com. And check out my classes on video and audio. And remember, today you want a new perception to come to you. What would it take for a new perception to come to you today? Hello, this is Earl Purdy, and I'm here to do What is the Last Judgment? 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 Christ's second coming gives you this gift. The second coming of sanity gives you this gift. To hear the voice for God proclaim that what is false, and what is true has never changed, What is false, and what is true has never changed. What is false, and what is true has never changed. And this the judgment in which all perception ends. At first, let me tell you what's going to happen. At first, you're going to see a world that has accepted the truth is true. Projected from a now corrected mind. You're going to see a world that has accepted this as true, projected from a now corrected mind. And with this loving, healing sight, perception gives a silent blessing and then disappears. Perception's goal accomplished and its mission done. When your world is reflecting the truth back to you, then the mission is done. Do you know that the final judgment on the world contains no condemnation? Because the final judgment on the world sees the world as totally forgiven. That means the final judgment on the world sees the world as without sin, and therefore sees the world as wholly purposeless. That means that without a cause, and now without a function in Christ's sight, the world of the ego merely slips away into nothingness. The world of fear merely slips away to nothingness. There, the world of the ego was born in nothingness, and there the world of the ego is going to end as well in nothingness. Do you know that all the figures in the dream, all the bodies in the dream in which the world began go with it? Bodies now are useless now that you have remembered your infinite nature. Bodies now are useless, and bodies will therefore fade away because you, the Son of God, is limitless. You, the child of God, is limitless. Do you know that you who believe that God's last judgment would condemn the world to hell along with you, accept this holy truth? God's judgment is really the gift of the correction that God bestows on all your mistakes. God's last judgment is just the correction of all your mistakes, freeing you from your errors and all effects your errors ever seem to have. God's correction is going to free you from all the errors that you have ever made, To fear God's saving grace is but to fear complete release from suffering. If you are afraid of God's saving grace, you are afraid to be released from any form of suffering. You are afraid of the return to peace, security, and happiness and union with your own identity if you are afraid of God's creation and God's correction. Then it just means you are afraid of peace, security, happiness, and union with your own identity. God's final judgment is as merciful as every step in God's appointed plan to bless you, God's son, and call you to return to eternal peace that God shares with you. God is calling you to return to the eternal peace that you share with God. Love is asking you to join with the eternal peace that you share with love. Be not afraid of love. Be not afraid of love. For love alone, it's only love that can heal all sorrow. It's only love alone that can wipe away all tears. It's only love alone that can gently waken from your dream of pain the child whom God acknowledges as his. Don't be afraid of love. Salvation, which is right-mindedness, asks you to give it welcome. Right-mindedness is just asking for you to give right-mindedness welcome. And the world awaits your glad acceptance, which will set it free. The world awaits your glad awareness, which will set the world free. This is God's final judgment. I'm going to give you your Creator's final judgment. Your Creator's final judgment. You are still my holy son. That's the same as saying, you are still my innocent child. You are still my innocent creation. Forever innocent, forever loving, and forever loved. As limitless as your Creator, you are completely changeless and forever pure. Therefore, awaken and return to me. That's what God is saying to you. Therefore, awaken and return to me. I am your Father. I am your Creator, and you are my son. You are my creation. What is the last judgment? What is the last judgment? What is the last judgment? I'll tell you one more time. You are still my innocent child. You are forever innocent. You are forever loving and forever loved. You are as limitless as your Creator. You are completely changeless and forever pure. Therefore, awaken and return to me, God. Awaken and return to me. I am your Father and you are my son. I am your Creator and you are my creation. Yeah.